Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to everyone. I know that I haven't done a video for the past 2 weeks, which is a really long time, but I think I just took some time out to just spend time with my family and friends who I've not seen in ages. And yeah, I had a really good Christmas and New Year period, and I actually ended up on the TV. I ended up on Sky News, and honestly, like, I've been riding that 50 minutes of fame. That has been the peak of my decade so far. I thought it would be a really fun idea to use the James Charles palette. It's the mini James Charles palette, and I thought it'd be a really fun idea to do a full face. This palette is basically marketed as being the only palette that you would need when you're traveling. It's actually got a really decently sized mirror in here, which I'm impressed at. So that's the size of the mirror. It's huge, so yay for that. And with my thrifty ways, I actually got this palette for about £10, and it's usually around 24. I got it for about £10, which is actually a really good bargain. I'm so proud of myself. And it's got pretty much every kind of colour you would need for a basic full face. So these are the shades. Honestly, stunning palette. There's a purple shade down here, this one, which I am itching to put on my face. Well, not on my face, on my eyelids, because it is so pretty. It's got like these blue little glitters in there. I just thought, let's see if this could be used all over the face, because if you could travel with just this palette and a few cream products, oh my god, you would reduce your traveling makeup by so much. Because I know that usually when I travel, my suitcase is like 90% makeup, which is ridiculous. But it just happens because you're like, what if I need this, and what if I need this, and you end up taking all these like blue shimmery eyeshadows, which you really don't need. I have done my liquid products off camera, so I've done my foundation and my concealer. Foundation, I used the Colourpop No Filter foundation, and for concealer I used Age Rewind. And what I really need to do right now is to set my under eyes because they keep on creasing. I'm going to take the first shade in this palette, which is called Canvas. It's in this top corner here where my pinky is. The shade names are actually quite funny in here. There's like a green shade called Guac, and there's a shade called 10% off. There's a shade called Punch Me. There's a shade called Tea. There's a shade called Daddy. I mean, yeah. This palette is actually quite small, so my finger is this big, and the palette size is not much bigger than my fingertip. Pick it up on this little kind of fluffy brush, and pray to the high heavens that it's my shade. So I'm just going to pop it underneath my eye to set my concealer. And to be honest, from what I can see, there is quite a bit of kickback. Okay, so clearly this is not my shade, but it is brightening that area and it is setting it, so I ain't too mad. I feel like I'm gonna use this entire shade just setting my under eye. I don't know if you can, the camera is picking it up, but there's quite a lot. That's set my under eye quite nicely. I'm gonna set this area, down my nose, around my mouth with the same shade. I think I'm going to take this shade, like this one right here, using the same kind of fluffy brush, because I don't think I have brushes that are going to fit in to the pan. Like, my bronzer brush is not going to fit in here. I think that's the only shade that I could use for bronzing as well. Everything else seems a bit too dark, but I might go into this one just for like an extra contoured look. Taking that light kind of coffee brown shade, gonna use it to kind of bronze up my face. And this brush is a lot smaller than I'm used to. I mean, I would never use a brush this size. It's just gonna take far too long. It has added a little bit, tiny bit of color to my face, and looks super nice. Okay, look, it's chiseling me out. Ooh, you know what? could travel with this. I mean, I don't know if I will because I like having options. I mean, if you really want to go minimal, you don't want to pay for extra baggage and stuff like that. And yeah, this would be a really good idea because so far it's blending really nicely. Just gonna do a little bit around my mouth. I always do this. I saw this, I saw Scott Barnes doing this on Tati, and he does this on JLo. And honestly, since I've been doing this, I noticed that my lips look so much bigger. It's great. I'm gonna be brave and take that dark shade right here, this one. I'm gonna use just a touch of that just to, okay, it looks like it's black. Okay, I might have ruined my face. I'm blending that in on this side. Oh my god, I put way too much on this side. It's like really dark. Okay, I might have to even it out on that side. Ooh, your girl is chiseled. Okay, I'm not mad at that. It looks really good actually. Okay guys, so for blush, I'm going in with this Morphe shade right here. I might take this orangey shade and mix it in. Oh, I'm a bit frightened because I think it's going to be very pigmented, but I've dipped it in once on each shade. And okay, alright, okay. Thankfully these blend out. Oh my god, that is such a strong blush. Okay, that blended out really nice actually. It looks like I have a really healthy glow. What I'm really excited for is highlight. I hope the shimmer shades are beautiful. So for highlight, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. Looks really quite pretty. And I'm just gonna highlight my usual areas. So Cupid's bow. I never actually start with my Cupid's bow. I don't know why I did that today. But yes, we have got a highlighted milk mustache. So I have high hopes. Oh my god, it's really good as a highlight. Oh, so nice. Guys, you're gonna die when you see this. Like, watch this. Oh yes. Oh, absolutely freaking yes. It's like, it's blinding and it's not accentuating so much texture. I mean, I have lots of texture on my face right now because I've been eating terribly. But I'm working on that. Very, very nice. Yes. Beautiful. So next, I think I'm going to do my brows with like one of the dark brown shades. So for brows, I think I'm going to take a mix of these two shades here. One is like a cool brown and one is a rather warm brown. I'm going to come in a bit closer and just... I never just use powder for my brows. I mean, I've not done this in such a long time. I think they give you more natural looking brow, if I'm honest. When I brush this out, it's gonna look really quite natural. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush that out. And I'm probably just gonna leave it quite natural looking. So I'm just going to do the other one and then I'll be right back. These are not my usual brows, but this is what they're looking like. I don't know. I mean, they don't look bad, but they're just really different. Oh, there's like little gaps in them that's like, I can't seem to fill with the powder. I think wax would be so much better. From afar, they look okay. But these are not my favorite brows. So I'm going to do eyeshadow now, which I'm really excited about. This little area down here, like the pinks and stuff. So I'm going to pick up this pink shade right here and use that as my transition shade. So we can really see how pigmented these shades are. But so far, so good. Like, honestly, everything has blended so nicely all over the face. And this is intended to be like a eyeshadow palette, so... considering that, I mean, yes. And I've never owned any Morphe palettes before. This is my first one. so I have nothing else to compare it to. Using the same brush, I'm gonna go into this pinky purpley shade right here and deepen up the crease. Oh wow, that pigment is insane. Might need another brush to kind of blend that. But yeah, just going for a purpley vibe really. What's everyone's New Year's resolution? Like, comment that down below. Mine is to lose weight because I am getting Islamically married this year. I'm having my nikah this year. And yeah, I need to have a snatched body by then. So it really doesn't give me much time, but I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna quickly blend this. And I go into this glitzy purple shade, which I'm dying to get on my lid. Just gonna pop it all over the eyelid. I don't know if you can get that, but wow. It's like purple, but with blue micro glitters all up in it. It is so pretty. Like, can you see? I think I'm gonna take a deeper purple shade and just pack it on the outer corner, just so that it deepens up the eye. Grab a tiny bit of this dark purple and just run it on the outer parts just to deepen that up. And then I'm just gonna run that raspberry shade and this deep purple shade just underneath. You know what? This dark purple is actually a really good shade. It's not got patchy and it's blending quite nicely. So I've just run that raspberry shade under my eye. I'm just gonna add that dark purple just on the outer parts of my under eye just to deepen that up. Oh my god, it's stunning. Hey guys, so I am back and I've got my mascara on, my lipstick on. I also added inner corner highlight right here and below the brow, and I used the same shade that I used to highlight. I am so pleasantly surprised with the way this look came out. Like, just have a look at the makeup, look at the way it's blended. It's incredible. The blusher I used was an eyeshadow and the bronzer I used was an eyeshadow. It's kind of crazy. So blown away by this palette. I honestly started this video thinking, oh my god, this is gonna be terrible, but it's gonna be funny that it's gonna be so bad. But it actually ended up being a good video. It worked out. I did not expect this at all. This palette, let me show you all the shades. This palette is truly a universal palette. The colors are really pigmented, so they're gonna show up on all skin tones. If you have light skin tone, deep skin tone, like if you're medium skin tone like me, like look at these shadows. So incredibly bright and vibrant. And the shimmers are actually really gorgeous as well. I'd describe these shadows as quite buttery, however there is a lot of kickback, so you know, you're probably gonna use this quite quickly because I've definitely made dints on some shades like this one right here. Overall, I truly recommend this palette. This is a really good one to travel with. You're gonna save yourself so much space in your suitcase by taking this baby along and using it for, you know, most of your powder things, such as like blush and highlight, eyeshadow. I don't know about bronzers specifically. Yeah, so the bronzer situation was quite tricky, but it came out quite nicely, but you'd have to be really, really careful. However, this palette is definitely a SEMA approved. I would recommend it. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then give it a like and make sure that you subscribe because we want to keep this channel growing and, you know, have a bigger family. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.